to the Federation, the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. Get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet catch up, unless we feel like diving, which we probably don't. We're gonna move some crew around, slug pilots, because slugs cannot be mind controlled. A little bit loud on my end. And we put the rock in weapons. This is universally accepted. I've seen people go different ways. The idea being that if we go this direction, like the human is a faster mover to fix these two systems, but I prioritize weapons and the defense drone as being the most important systems to fix. So we don't want the rock to have to move very far for those. We also are slightly underpowered. We won't be able to actually run our shield charger, such is the case with this particular ship. Okay, that's a sun. That's probably not good. That could be fine if we have a clone bay. And again, we do have strong weapons. Exit beacon there. Always want to check out your layouts. So the first thing we want to do, the primary thing I want to do is just get a buffer point in my weapon systems and then try and get as much scrap as I can to procure shields. That's sort of the ideal way to play. And of course, since we're in hard mode, we're going to try and use the exploit of keeping our oxygen below 50% in fights, so we're less likely to get hit in our weapon systems. All right, let's go ahead and begin. All right, well, Burst Laser 2, Small Bomb. This is the most terrifying weapon setup you can find in the early sector for just straight weapons. Hey, Monty, how are you? So yeah, we're gonna put the shield charger up. Go ahead and move crew here. What is up? Oh, not much. Went to the movie, saw the Lego movie, had a good time, and now playing, you know, this ship in FTL. Less of a good time. All right, so we're gonna put our 2 shots, of course, from the charged laser into their weapons. Get there. All right, the burst laser only firing a single shot is, it's pretty great. Oh, this is not fired yet, so this is actually not a small bomb, it's an ion. The one good thing about this weapon is we actually can fire at a single shot, so let's just take that offline and not worry about it. Let's just take it offline and not worry about it. All right. Nice first kill. Do you have a preference? We have a slug, a rock, and a human. Only got 12 scrap for that. It is 25 to get my buffer point here. Now, ideally, what we end up doing is we do get hacking and another weapon, and those weapons will be good enough to defeat a rebel flagship. Yeah, because you always kind of sort of want hacking. Change your mind, let me know. Okay, next. I don't know how I feel about taking that. We lose half our power, so we go down to 4 power bars, which is 1, 2. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe we get the option, or if we have a clone bay. All right, can do that, no problem. Hello, Riot. How are you? Welcome aboard. Slug me. You have been slugged. Slugged you have been. We'll check out this first. We're not really looking for a store, particularly not early in the sector. We don't really have anything to sell. Yeah, I don't want to go in suns. Suns are bad. Manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment. This is pretty much the event we were looking for. Because we have a clone bay, we're not actually risking a crew member here. We do take 4 damage for 5 fuels, 1 drone part, and 10 scrap. That's a good amount of fuel. And I have a breach somewhere. Oh, it's in piloting. Well, that was pretty easy to figure out. It's in piloting. Right, well, I'm gonna have to leave Riot to fix it here by themselves. Alright. Went to some of the oxygen to return there, while at the same time emptied it out for the rest of our ship. As we do. Seems reasonable. That was fine. You had it. I believed in you. Mini beam back online. 3 scrap short of, like I said, getting that buffer point in our weapon system. Or the asteroid field potentially take 5 damage here. Sure. Get 5 fuel. So we have a lot of fuel, which is nice. What's with all these asteroids and gross things? I don't want to... Really want to stay away from hazards. That's why we have long-range scanners. Okay, you recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. Hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. So we're going to attack them. Gonna put up our shield and get our engines. Drop off our O2. Put that into evasion when we need to. Still, I went like full O2 here, which I don't have yet, but we only need the dodge when they fire. Actually, that's a bit of a problem, because now my O2 is above 50%. They fired. That might have been... That's okay. That's okay. Target their weapon systems. 1 miss, 2 miss, unfortunate. Alright, we got a dodge. This is why, like I said, if I had, I prefer to have a buffer point. We keep the charge laser up because, of course, it can actually deal damage through a single shield. This missile, though, does get stuck by here, so we're relatively alright. Now the question is do I actually wait for the mini beam to charge? No. We surrender, take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they all die as well. They are offering me a mantis. Yeah, I'm gonna actually go ahead and take the mantis. Accept it. So Mantis is 55 scrap. It's not a great crew member to have in regards to repairs, but it is going to help with boarders, which can be a particular issue. 1 with 3 crew members. Operating at the low O2 could be handy. Where do I actually put the Mantis? Actually stick him indoors? I guess we put the Mantis in door system right now. Because again, I still want the Mantis to move around. I don't want to put them on a system and train them. Just my luck. You want to switch again? No one else is here. It's fine. I will play musical chairs with crew. They don't show up in time, then, oh geez, what was that? Where did that H come from? On. Here we go. I like music and chairs. Chairs are pretty alright. I am a pro chair person. Let's see, that was a hazard. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hazard jumps. What is this? Asteroid field. Really, really don't want to take an asteroid field. You'll allow it? I do allow it. What? Oh. Fine. You can sit in a chair. Oh wait, I'm also sitting in a chair. That could be apparent. Higher... No, we fight the ship. No boarding that we have to worry about. Just weapons, which looks like a burst laser 1 and mini beam. Okay, so shield overcharger. Again, like I said, this is the most important system, so we're going to put our Mantis over there. Gonna put Monty there. Help out with any repairs. Oh, they do have 3 crew. Oh, that's super gross. Okay, mini beam. So everything hit, and they're gonna try and run. So we're gonna put the rock over here because the rock is immune to fire damage. Okay, that's gonna help. That actually doesn't stop the mini beam, unfortunately. Like, it'll stop one of the mini beam hits, and then the other ones go just fine. Still want this offline. Then, if I hit these 3 systems... Okay, we got the kill. I was trying to just hit enough systems to pull crew members away from piloting. Hopefully they can jump fast. 12 scrap. Okay. So that means we do get our buffer point. And now everything else is just money towards... Are you kidding me? Another asteroid field? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4. There have been 5 hazard events, 6 hazard events in the early Sector 1. That's really bad. We can't go in an asteroid field. I'd rather, like, lose out on scrap. Those things are potentially certain death. I really wasn't anticipating that this would be another hazard and that they're distributed in such a way. So we'll take this fight, we'll hit the exit, bounce around, and probably take the exit again. So we lose the jump in the sector. That's unfortunate. Like, where you need a lot of money, the ship starts pretty far behind. I reject your offer. Does not have boarding. Hold up. And I want to target the weapon systems. Luckily, oh yeah, we don't have a buffer point in our drone system. Awesome. Piloting and weapons. Alright, got the weapon system offline. We'll just send these 2 crew to do that repair then. Oh, we got a fire. That's good. Unfortunately, there is an NG doing repairs over here in the weapon system, which is not so good. Alright, got the mini beam up. Hooray for them. They have a buffer point in their wet systems too. That's gross. Now, ideally, there is actually a slight delay between the charge shots. They fire slower. What this can enable is that our mini beam can perhaps take out piloting, sort of guaranteeing that the next shot hits, which is kind of nice. This is not ideal that we're only doing these pretty low damage swipes. But we have to keep this weapon system offline. I mean, we're just vulnerable to pretty much every single weapon system. Alright, there we go. 17 scrap. Take the exit. Hopefully there's not, you know, more hazards. Hopefully. Move in and examine the station. Get 8 scrap, sure. Store. Store's really not great here, so I'll take the distress, maybe the extra beacon, and then leave. Again, I need to save up for shields, which is about 125 scrap. I'll lead them to their destination, sure. Better than fighting that. Take 7 scrap along the way. No, we don't get this jump. So we're just hitting the exit and leaving. That was a pretty terrible Sector 1. Let's see, we got 41 plus 25 equals... Yeah, so we got 66 scrap and a mantis. That's really low. That's a lot that we're gonna have to try and make up in the next sector. Mantis controlled. Yeah, I guess we have Mantis controlled. Maybe we can get some crew kills. Maybe they tend to have weaker weapon systems because they have a teleporter. Oddly, you know, I'll occasionally talk like balance issues in FTL. It's really odd that they punish teleporters, but like they don't punish Zoltan shields. Like, Zoltan shields should easily like lower the point pools for all the available systems on Zoltan ships because it is that disgusting and that strong of a system. Or augment, I should say. Okay, so, yeah, I need quite a bit of money here. 2, 3, 5, 6, maybe. Take fights. Need money. Okay, shield charge, help out, potential repairs. This is just kind of how we go for the first sector. Then same sector 2 as well. So that fired pretty quickly. That makes me know that's a Lido. Hey, Jarrett. Okay, that's, I don't know if this charge is fast enough to be consistently stopping this missile. But we do get an extra shot here. Nice. Okay, so we should be fine. Should be fine now. They are offering me 4 fuel, 4 missiles, and 9 scrap. I mean, that's actually a pretty good offer as far as consumables go, but again, we need a lot more money. So, unfortunately, we're not going to take the surrender. This next could be pretty low. Yeah, 12 scrap. I only got like 3 more scrap for really it wasn't worth it. But as I said, we just need to continuously keep adding money. Because, as I said, the ship starts really far behind. Hey, chance at double rewards, heavy lasers, and a bomb of some sort. Could be a small bomb, could be an ion bomb. Who knows? So we're still doing the O2 trick. Again, I still just do not want to get struck in my weapon systems. It's like the best part of this ship, so keeping them online is very important. Decent enough swipe. Down. Well, it looks like there's a bit of a fire. It looks like there's 2 fires. Mini beam has a 10% chance of causing a fire, like, per tile. Yeah, I really can't get, like, crew kills. It's so hard because, like, because we don't have, like, an actual shield system or cloaking, double rewards, 5 hull repaired. Okay, that's good. Like, we're not training evasion because we'll just take too much damage. We don't, you know, really go for crew kills because we're always potentially going to take damage. Like, we just can't do long fights. What do I think about that store? Have anything for it? So we're gonna have to bypass the store. Rock crew. You find the source of a distress call. A small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of small control and is threatening to destroy the small station. Their small fire suppression system is not responding. We do get a free augment here. You can actually get fire suppression. Check the survivors. Automated reloader and 20 scrap. Okay, automated reloader's another 20 scrap. So we're close. We wanted to sell it. If we wanted to sell it. Let's see, so I have 86 plus 20 for the reloader plus potentially a 32 plus, I don't actually remember if it does sell, 17. Technically, I do have enough money But if shields is here, we could pick it up. As if I have all my calculations correct. Does this sell for 32? Okay, no, it's only 30. That's 17. That is a shield system. Ooh, defense 1. Defense 1 would be nice at some point. So that's 30, that's 17. That's enough. So the question could have been is not to have actually sold that drone yet and sold the automated reloader instead? No, I still would have been short. Okay, that's fine. Give me the shield system then. Alright, that's almost like a real ship now. So if you're familiar with how I typically play FTL, we normally get like our second shield bubble online as fast as possible. Like that's where our first 50 scrap goes to. And, you know, Sector 1. So now we're, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps into Sector 2. And we just got our first shield bubble online. That's, again, how far this ship kind of starts back. But hey, we got a shield system. That's neat. Attack the ship. 10, that's gonna make a difference. You're gonna help fight off that. Work there. Probably really don't have to do the O2 thing anymore. Ooh, let's get up, please. Okay, shield charged in time. I really don't want to get hit for 2 damage here. We'll go through piloting. How is this even close? Like, there were 2 people beating on this single mantis, and it was only 2 hits away killing my crew member. That's crazy to me. But hey, that can happen. As we just saw. You're doing fixes, you're doing fixes. Again, I don't really see a crew kill here. Scrap, not amazing. We're gonna refresh Monty. Monty's a little bit low on health there. Just a skosh. Buffer point in the shield system. Right, now we have a ship that's like, halfway through. It's like a first or second jump in the sector. And then, of course, once we get our shield to 2 bubbles, you see how we're then almost kind of be behind on our weapons setup. Like, we really need to actually find a weapon next. O2 is a luxury. What can I say? Hey, Mantis fighters. Looking at Mantis ship, we'll make a mighty price. So there's no, excuse me, they got up really high up there. There's no NG person on this crew, so this is the ship that typically runs away really fast. Like, once it decides that it wants to run from this fight, it'll just be gone. They got a buffer point. They'll have to move. Okay, 2v1, Mantis and a rock. That should be a pretty easy fight. Okay, yeah, see, they're running already. And if they have anybody in the pilot, it probably takes a fraction of a second, like 1-2 seconds, and they're just gone. Now, if we let them run away, we can chase them down. We'll have a harder fight, but they do give us a free weapon. And I'm contemplating if that's something I actually want to do, or if I just take the kill here. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. So this time around, Monty stayed at 36 health. Not to chastise Monty. It's not what I'm trying to do there, just that's how RNG works in FTL. I got one weapon up. And mini beam, there's a chance it starts a fire. So we drag it across 3 tiles. Have a better chance of causing a fire. Get it? I mean, the exit's here. Yeah, I think I just want the money now. Versus delaying and trying to pick up a weapon later. Just get my second shield online, perhaps, possibly, maybe. Rain a little bit. Okay, they've given up this repair. Lets me know that their O2 is very low now. Yeah, no guarantee I'm actually going to get a crew kill here. Wouldn't be surprised if I don't. It's hard to tell because I don't have sensors. We're using the slug's ability to see where the enemy crew is. Why are you manning the oxygen? That's weird. Why aren't you repairing this or going to piloting? Oh, you're dead now. Okay. So we got 3 fuel, drone part, and 21 scrap. That's fine. I still really don't like going to asteroid fields with only a single shield bubble up. Rock crew member. Send your rock crew member in to prevent a riot. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 9 scrap. Okay. Definitely getting that second shield online. Hey now. It said a riot, not the riot. So does that make a difference? Would it make a difference? 1, 2. I guess we go into the asteroid field. Not loving going into the asteroid field, particularly don't have drone control, mind control. Okay, but no shield system. Monty, level 2 mind control. We see Monty's at 115 health. That's scary. That. Oh, that asteroid, come on. That's good. Okay, hitting piloting is good. So that weapon definitely goes offline. How close are my door systems to breaking? Pretty close. All right, we're gonna kind of slow down here. Maximum dodge. Ah, the instant fire. That's fun. Okay. I have level 2 doors. Shouldn't spread to my clone bay. Could be put out pretty quickly. I suppose we'll use these 2 for the repair. Then probably refresh those 2 crew members because they're just too low on health. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I mean, aside from, you know, I lived. We lost those 2 crew members, but they're gonna come back and they're gonna be just fine. All right, so we have 2 shields. We have our starting weapons. We do have 4 crew, which is pretty much the minimum crew. Want to get another weapon online. or find hacking, so we want to save up about 80 scrap. Actually, a little bit more, because I do need power. We're light by a power bar or 2 already. I can't do any improvements, though, while we're in a hazard zone, so... alright. Hey, that's cool. I like these drone ships in asteroid fields that don't have shield systems. It's fantastic. And it is also that they don't have drone control. Excellent. Isn't it good that the missile went down? Probably an Artemis. Definitely was an Artemis. $17. Still trying to make up for that pretty terrible Sector 1, though. If you just get a free weapon, that'd be amazing. Ooh, well, I know what this is. This is training and a crew kill. All right, so that's what we're gonna be doing here. We have to fend off borders twice. So we want this crew member on really low health, and then we'll send them back. It's low enough. I just want them at below 15 health so that a single shot will kill them. Okay, I was like wondering when they were gonna jump away, jeez. All right, so they don't have a way to heal, but they do want to try and board us on twice, so that means they're going to send the NG over. We can kill the NG. So if we killed the Mantis, the NG wouldn't board us at all. So I want the NG to come over, we kill the NG, and then we can train off their 2 weapons using our speed hack, and then we'll just shoot the Mantis. Okay, get there quickly. Mantis is not skilled versus keeping our pilot, maintaining as much of our pilot skill as possible. Okay, so I think that sets up everything we want. 1 second, I actually do need to... because we're going to be able to train everything. We drop the clone bay, turn on the charge laser for auto-firing. Okay, let's make sure we have everything. Oxygen's online, both shield bubbles are up, and we're good to go for the speed hack. I mean there's an error. There's an error? Alright, unfortunately I can't like move the O2 over here until we are fully trained on weapons as well. Pretty beneficial to get our weapons trained. But I will lower the sound so it's a lot less annoying. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ah, yes. Good old farming in FTL. This is so ridiculously important. It's one of the issues I've frequently talked about the game of FTL, which I love FTL. I put a lot of hours into FTL. How do you use the speed hack? It's called a cheat engine 6.8.3. Let's see if I can find the link. I should really just put a command up for it. Speed hack FTL. So here's the link. Yeah, well, it's still good. I should, like I said, put something up there for it. And essentially, you'll get a program. Once you open it up, there's a little computer below Files that says Select Process to be opened. You'll click on that. There'll be a list of all your open programs. Click on FTL, and then on the right-hand side, it'll say Enable Speed Hack. And then you can just set it to 500, apply, and away it goes. It's a real quality of life option. Because as I said, farming here and getting that extra 10% evasion this early is really important. Dodging just a couple missiles can be the difference in a game. Can really actually be the difference in the game. Okay, so I don't need my engines right now. Turn off auto fire. So just one shot, we kill the Mantis, we get our crew kill, we got training. It's pretty good. You have background mod? Mods. Yes, I do. That's Crusaded. Yeah, by Masala, who's an excellent FTL player, no pause player. 17 scrap. Not a lot of money, but that's okay. Alright, let's sort of see. Okay, unless this is a store, then we're not getting one. So I'm gonna hold on to my scrap. If this isn't a store, then we will, in fact, spend it on some power, because we're gonna need it anyways. Hey, the civilian ship. Okay, cool. Chance at double rewards here. We're gonna do the exact same thing in regards to trying to get a crew kill here. Gonna try. Eastern Standard. So it's 12:40 a.m. Again, we don't want to kill this crew member. We want them. How are they even keeping pace? It's so silly. Okay, 4 is low enough. We want to get out of this room. Wait for the Mantis to go over. And if I shoot the room with a charged laser... I was thinking about... Hopefully their health is low enough that this isn't a high enough med bay that they do send the NG over. It's doing repairs here. We'll see. We'll do appreciate it. Come on, send that NG on over. There you go. Hi, NG. Alright, so we jumped the NG. We do have a possibility of getting a crew kill here. We're going to try and kill the O2. As long as they have 4 hull remaining, we should be good to go for a crew kill by taking out their oxygen system. It's level 2. Okay, so I did a 2-tile swipe there in hopes of starting a fire. Because both didn't get it, that's alright. So now we wait. No guarantee now because, like I said, it does take about 4... the amount of time it takes the NG2 or the Mantis to repair the oxygen 4 times, it does run out of O2. So we don't really have a big margin to play with. If they end up going into the med bay, then we don't get the crew kill. Moose Tato, thank you for the follow. Wow, you got that fixed. That's amazing. That's amazing. Of course, this crew member's pretty low on health as well. So if we fire both charge laser shots into this room, one misses, then we can just use the mini beam. If both miss, then our chance of a crew kill is pretty much 0. Attack! 7 months. Welcome back to the murder most foul. Thank you for your continued support. How you doing, Tic Tac? Get your OBS situation all settled in? I mean, I know you were playing some Messenger.
7 airlocks opened at once. Eyes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that is an airlock open. Oh, fame sound. Thank you. Got it. And we're back. Good luck, have fun. We're trying. We are trying. So we get these crew kills because it hits a different prize pool or rewards pool, which means that we have higher chances of getting free items or extra crew. Hopefully items. We don't really need extra crew at this point. All right, here's the last attempt. See if they get the fix in or not. I know, OBS does occasionally do some weird things, and I am no computer expert. On. How's the soundtrack to me? Aw, boo. Well, unfortunately, didn't get there. Why are you going for crew kills? As I said, they in fact do get, I think it's like if you get a crew kill, it's like a 1 in 8 chance of getting an extra crew member and 1 in 9 chance you get something free. Now we got 13 scrap, and we got another mantis. You tend to get a little bit more rewards as well. Like, you just get a little bit more money. The idea being because the ship is intact. Alright, we're gonna save that position. Again, let's go check to see if there is a store. There is not. I'll go ahead and buy a power bar then. Just one. Alright, so that's really good. Double mantis against borders is fantastic. So we're pretty good on crew. Again, we're just sort of holding on for a weapon at this point. Or to save up for hacking. So like I said, 80 scrap. Repair damage, no, we're at 22 hull. That's all right. There will be free events we can possibly gain health at. And anything that's going to do you like 22 damage probably was going to do you 30 points of damage anyways. Yeah, like it hits like another thing of like I said, it sort of hits another area of rewards. There's also like this chance where like you can remove extra fuel out of storage. We ignore the station. And typically you can kick rewards up to like high rewards. Continued. I don't want a crew member. Whoa. Those are good value. Like a rock, we didn't have a rock for 27 scrap. That'd be pretty nice. But again, we really got to save up for a weapon or hacking. Sultan controlled or abandoned sector. I think we go abandoned sector here. So it's not sector 4 or higher, so we don't have to worry about Lanius bombers. That's the big thing. And I don't like my weapons against Sultan shields. But we are going to start seeing 2 shielded ships, which means essentially we have to hit every single one of our shots. That's not ideal. That is not ideal. So distress, hit a bunch of these jumps, and then make our way to the exit. At least the exit's pretty deep. Not to risk it. Yeah, I forgot. There is a distress there's like this distress event in Bandit sector, such as this one where you don't get anything. It's unfortunate. So 80 scrap and a store. Attempt to harvest himself, attack the vessel. We're gonna attack the vessel. We get a chance at double rewards here, which is pretty nice. They got hacking and a missile, but only 1 shield, which is good for us. Burst laser 1. So what are you hacking though? O2. All right. All right, so it only dropped to 76%. That means it's only a level 1 hack, or yeah, it's only a level 1 hack. Nice, we got the missile weapon offline, so our 2 shields are good. We don't take damage here. Actually, I think I have a 4 damage swipe if I went this direction. I would already be over. It's fine, though. 19 scrap, plus 18 scrap. All right, those are 80 scrap then. Two shields. Is that a basic laser and a halberd beam? Yes, it is, and a teleporter. And they're gonna board with a Lanius. It's slightly annoying. Alright. You're gonna go there, you're gonna go there. And we open up all the doors. So Laniuses are like walking breaches, so they are gonna suck the O2 out of the room. We open up all the doors, so it has to try and drain the O2 from the entire ship. We're kind of okay against this weapon setup because this fires at 17 seconds and this fires at 10, so it'll take a couple attempts before, like, if this shot hits in a way that we are susceptible to taking beam damage. Hopefully our shots just don't miss. Our shots missed. Alright, I just want to kill the Lanius. We're not going to try and do any crew kill board shenanigans. Because they have a med bay anyways. This is rough, like just having to wait for 2 of our shots to hit. There we go. Got a really good swipe though. Alright, now we're completely safe. As long as we took down one of the weapons, we become completely safe. And 4 damage swipe. That's why the mini beam's so good. For 1 power, we're dealing 4 damage. I mean, that's amazing. That's really efficient. That's a terrible offer. 14 scrap is not really enough to save your lives. 17 scrap, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 17 scrap. Do I want another power bar? Would give me more evasion. Again, if we get a weapon online, we probably would need it anyways. Giant missile, 2 shields. Pretty gross. Not exactly what we want to fight, but I need money. I still am going to need money at some point in this run. Oh, you have double weapons. You have double missile weapons. So that's 1 power. That's a minimum 3 power, I think. It has to be a Hermes. I forget actually what weapons Lanius systems have. So this is bad. It's going to be really difficult for us to take that missile down. Particularly if our first volley misses, we're going to be in a lot of trouble of taking a ton of damage. Okay, that is a good start, though. Alright, missiles up. Not too surprising. So is whatever bomb this is. It's a small bomb. 2 my engines. That's going to lower my evasion a considerable amount. Hopefully we do enough damage that the missile doesn't even fire. Okay, that's better. So that was a pretty slow firing missile. Maybe it was a breach missile. Let's keep doing these swipes. Alright. Definitely could have taken more damage there. 24, and I get a Lanius of my own. Okay. Lanius, again, so we now have our own walking breach. Maybe we just put them in the O2. Because they don't work well with others, that's the problem. Entirely certain where I should place them. So that they're, like, not an issue. They're draining of oxygen. Alright, still looking for that store. Let's see, 2 shields, burst laser, the gross weapon. Oh, and it has cloaking. We might just take the bribe here. Clone Bay has better options. There's some events where you can sort of risk crew because you'll clone them back. So in that regard, it makes it better than Medbay. I never switch. I'll never switch from a Clone Bay to a Medbay. And if you're boarding, then you can switch from a med bay to a clone bay in some circumstances, because it'll help you board more aggressively. But that's about, but yeah, so I would say clone bay because it has more options and that you can get more rewards, less dead jumps without risking crew. But I very seldom switch. Okay, so like I said, so they're giving me some money versus a ship with cloaking, multiple projectiles, and a mini beam. Light cruiser ships can be disgusting. I've only beat the game on easy. All right, well, hey, feel free to ask any questions. I will do my best to answer them. There are knowledgeable people in chat as well. So yeah, FTL is a very, very hard game. It really is. You learn things constantly. So one of the best ways to learn is to play, but you do need to talk to other people to get other information, because there's a lot of really odd nuances that would not be apparent. I need both my shots to land to take off one weapon to still be susceptible to damage with cloaking. I'm just gonna take their bribe here. Okay, 120 scrap. Hood and get engines to 90. A 2 power weapon and 86 scrap and 1 power bar. Yeah, I don't think I can do any ship improvements right now. Like I said, if I get like a burst laser, I'm actually a little bit behind. I'm trying to take fights though. Trying to take fights. Okay, so this is great. This is great. They don't have a way to heal. They have a weapon system that as long as we deal 1 damage to it, it stays off. It's off. We can't be hurt. There's a possibility of a crew kill here. I'm trying to think of exactly how viable. Oh, unless I kill them outright because I wasn't paying attention. Then never mind. Then never mind. Fire in the O2 is pretty good. So as you can see, their animation is not bent down and doing the repairs, so we know that they're trying to put out a fire here. If we can get their health low enough that they can't do repairs anymore. Oh, they're both in the same room. I gotta take this opportunity to hit both of them. So weapons deal 15 times their base damage to the crew. So this mini beam's gonna deal 15, then that charge shot, if it hits, will also deal 15. All right, so this one's left because they lost too much health. That one hasn't, though. That one's a jerk. We still have quite a bit of hull to play with here. Really tempted to just shoot them. I think we gotta be patient here, though. Just be a little bit patient. Another thing, crew kills, like being patient is ridiculously important. It's waiting for your opportunities. We have to preserve as much hull on the ship as possible. 3 tiles swipe, maybe start a fire. Bum, 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 bum. Got it. Okay, they're trying to run away. Did we just kill that crew member there? Okay, we killed that crew member, and we started another fire. That's actually not great, because this person will give up putting out the fire and then run to the, they're gonna run to the piloting. Maybe not. I figured they were gonna run to the piloting, but they're actually trying to repair the O2. And I don't know how low of oxygen. That room should be really low on oxygen, though, because of all the fires. Oh. They're offering me 5 fuel, 7 missiles, and 12 scrap, which is a lot of those resources. Yeah, I can't get the crew kill now. Unless I solid it. All right, you win. Here's some equipment from restores. Leave us alone. I already have 15 missiles. That's enough for most of the trade-offs. I don't care about the fuel. We're not going to accept surrenders. See if I can get this. That was close. Never actually done this before. Whatever. I was trying to do the thing where the beam only registers hitting the room a single time, so if you actually time it perfectly, you start the beam in the room so it doesn't do any hull damage, because it hits a shield, and then the shot takes down the shield, and the mini beam can then do crew damage. But they had apparently just enough health at 19 scrap. Really want to store. Alright, what's this again look like? Yeah, see, that leaves me with exactly 85 scrap for a weapon. Assuming we find a good 2-powered weapon. Hey there. Okay. Again, it's still not great, essentially needing every single one of our shots to hit. Yep. That's my shields. Yes. Oh, geez, that's a full volley. Why do you select all of your crew when you jump? You mean put them back to their starting positions? Because I do want them in these specific positions. Nice, not a single dodge. That's fantastic. Yeah, not a single dodge. It's pretty bad. You go there, you go there, you continue the shield's repair. Please don't miss. Alright, that's better. Alright, took the dangerous weapon offline. Small bomb doesn't actually deal hull damage here. That helps a considerable amount. Mantis helps deal this repairs, Mantis there. Trying to repair all of our systems. Okay, it's a good miss. Don't charge? Please don't charge. Why you want to do it, but it's just a thing do when you're jumping. I've seen that you draw boxes. Oh! I just draw boxes to draw boxes. It doesn't provide anything. Or sometimes, of course, I'll be like trying to signal what something is, so I'm just like killing time. But nope, not taking that surrender offer. Probably should go to 2 shields. Probably. NES goes there. Swipe. Yay! 18 scrap. We can get 18 scrap in Sector 1 as a reward. Alright, so I'm gonna take this jump here to see if there's a store down here. That's a power, that's a power. 80 scrap means I have 20 left. Still can't do the buy anything. Because, like, I'm upgrading weapons here, or buying, like, if I get hacking, then I don't need the upgraded weapons. You arrive and find a large Lanius vessel laden with recently collected materials. They are apparently offering a trade for supplies they are lacking. Lanius crew ask for an alternative trade. I am going to look this one up, because this thing can be, like, insane. I think this one can potentially be insane. Of course, 3 drone parts for 30 scrap is amazing. I so rarely enter Lanius sectors. And to do so with Lanius crew members, even more so. Alright, we can lose alternate trades. We can give up 3 to 7 fuel for 35 scrap. Ugh. 3 to 7 missiles for 50 scrap, or 3 to 7 drone parts for 50 scrap. Upwards. This offer's pretty good. I think 3 drone parts for 30 scrap when we have 25 of them is fine. I would hate for it to like change to like 7 fuel for 35 scrap because I don't want to give up that much. So yeah, I'll take the deal. And there's our store. Please have a weapon or hacking. That's all I really want. Weapon or hacking. Weapon or hacking. Or both. Or you could have both. Ah. Interesting. Well, we're definitely taking hacking. I don't want to take the heavy laser as well. That's like perfect. Hull 2. I'm actually a fan of the Hull 2, but I'm not taking it right here just because I won't have the money for all the upgrades I want. Which is kind of going to be like this right now. But this volley is pretty disgusting. So we can definitely hack now like level 3 shields if we come across them, mini beam through their piloting, and then dump a ton of damage into a room we want. You are not a fan of the mini beam. I find the mini beam to be one of the most efficient weapons in the game, and now that we have hacking, it's pretty much like 4 damage every fight. It takes a lot for me to come off a mini beam, to be honest. We could actually, like right now with this weapons and hacking, we can win. We can beat the flagship with these weapons. Yeah, halberd is, I don't know if I would prefer it over the pike. I would definitely take it over the pike because of the charge time and 1 power, though it's difficult to judge it because it's only found on 2 starting ships. But, so our offense is pretty set. We can only buy 1 more system, though. That's fine. We should also get a single repair, just because we can. I guess I'll keep that. Don't see a reason to part with it. Yeah, Glaive is pretty... Inquire the process. Lenny's crew to help in the process? I don't think it's going to change anything. Yeah, decline the offer. That's fine. I just need a little bit more money. Broadcast from a nearby planet. Always safe to investigate. Find nothing. Awesome. Awesome. I actually don't like money. If you can protect the Glaive, or like you said, the, You arrive at a beacon, discover a civilian ship fleeing from a lone Lanius craft. I am so bad with, like, abandoned sector events. What does my Lanius crew member get? I get a store. I don't want a store. I want to fight. Okay, we're totally going to interfere and fight these guys. I usually find decking my ship with lasers to be the most deadly for me, but then again, on easy, scrap is easy to come by. That's true. I mean, easy does produce a lot more money. Lasers are, in general, the best weapons because they can... in FTL, like, your weapon setups, you want to strip down shields and you want to deal damage to systems. Like, those are the 2 things you want to do. And lasers do both of those just fine. They do damage to hull, they take down shields effectively. Like, blacks are really good at taking down shields, they're a little more sketchy on targeting specific systems. Beams are excellent for dealing hull damage and destroying systems, but less so on taking down shields. What's the dream setup for you, weapon-wise? So the best setup I ever had was triple flak 2s and a halberd beam, but quad flak 2s would be hilarious. But 4 burst laser 2s is fine. I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with 4 burst laser 2s. We're going to attack the Lania ship. Okay, so this ship can't harm us. Yeah, 4 BL2s is pretty much the best you can get. What is my favorite ship? Slug C. Everyone should tell you it's the Slug C. Yeah, that's also totally fine. The reason it should be the Slug C is the, like, player ship. Really? You're just gonna dodge everything? That's fine. Slug is my favorite so far. Yeah, so Slug C is a... Do you know FTL? Because if you know FTL, this ship is amazing. It just... You get a lot of crew kills without having to board. It just takes a lot of knowledge and understanding. Not taking that surrender offer. Heavy laser is so good. Heavy laser. So here's like... Some things in FTL aren't particularly descriptive. Like this charge shot doesn't have a chance of causing fire. So this says fire chance low. That's 10%. This has a 10% chance of causing a fire per tile. So you can like swipe it across 3 tiles and you have almost 30% chance. This says low, but it's actually a 30% chance for causing a fire and also a 30% chance of causing a breach. Breach with the final shot? It happens. What do we want to do with 25 scrap? Do we want to buy a power bar? Sure, let's go ahead and buy a power bar. 1 power bar short, but that's okay, because we have insane weapons. Fed C? No, Fed C's terrible. Fed C's garbage. I totally want to sell you missiles, strange person. You have extra military grade explosives? Yes. This event's amazing. Amazing. Fed C, in my opinion, is the second worst ship in FTL. Ugh. Redtail? I think the Redtail is a little bit undervalued. Everyone always says it's like really tough to transition weapons, and I'm just like, I don't understand what that means. It's like, well, it already has a 4-power weapon system, which is easy. And then you have 4 weapons you could potentially sell for 40 scrap, which is really good too. And you can just do incremental increasements and always have like an extra shot along the way. I don't find it typically hard. What I do find is a lot of people will get a burst laser or some other slower weapons that are more powerful online. It's like, what? You're slowing down your volley. Just wait a couple sectors. 45 scrap we could get, or... Yeah, let's go ahead. Next sector, pirate-controlled or uncharted nebula. Interesting. Zoltan A. Zoltan A is a little bit tricky. I've actually had some issues with the Zoltan A sometimes. The trick with the Zoltan A is you want to start the halberd beam in their shield system and then cut towards the weapons. So if you damage the shield system, the halberd beam does its full damage. Pirates can have more fights. Uncharted Nebula has more empty beacons, but we can potentially get more jumps, and we also have long-range scanners to get value for it. That's what I'm currently contemplating. Because I don't really have a choice here. Pirates is fine, though. I don't like going through nebulas too much anymore. Even with LRS. What are you? An asteroid field. Okay, so we're Sector 4. Our offense is fine. Yeah, so like if you have long-range scanners and you have the clone bay, like it's okay. Like those both give you actually some blue options in nebulas. Kind of just want money, and it's very easy to just still get stuck in a bunch of jumps that are empty. Pirate sectors also can be pretty bad, money-wise. One never actually knows. Shields 3, yeah, Sector 4, we can start thinking about Shields 3. Hey there, you have cloaking and a burst laser 3. That's cool. That's super cool. Let's just not fire that. Let's just not deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Hopefully don't have to deal with it. I don't like that swipe. Any beam. That's a little bit better. Yay! Okay, got the danger weapon offline. That's cool. What's this is? Yeah, this is definitely an ion bomb. It's gonna cloak. Ion bomb to my shields. That's gross. Oh, Hey, it was a small bomb. What? You're not paying attention? That's fine. Small bomb's fine. Small bomb is fine. There's no point hitting in the weapons because I still had to hit it like another 5 times before this even gets offline. I love Breach 2. Like, every time I get a Breach 2, I'm just like, oh, that's good stuff. It is good stuff. This volley's so ridiculously fast. Actually, our volley's really, really fast now that I consider it. We might be able to get 2 volleys per, in between cloaks because we're fully trained. Sure, I'll search for the ship. 39 scrap, okay. Take your money. Video quality seems blurry? Shouldn't be. I don't know, I re-stretched this so I wasn't getting black bars on the sides. Settings, output. I don't know. Somebody else could confirm. I hate the second drone stage. Which cruiser stage? Oh, the, you mean the flagship stage? Do you find the hardest? That, it really depends. Yeah, stage 2 can either be incredibly difficult or it can be a breeze. Stage 3, the boarding can be really bad. Like, stage 3 is the one that probably is the hardest, just because it has the Zoltan shields, the boarding, and if you can't penetrate the shields, then you're kind of left with RNG to a lot of it. 89 scrap. Okay, that's good. There's 100 scrap for Shields 3. I'm not 100% sold on getting that. Hi, you got weapons. Look at your weapons. Look at them. Oh, the snipe is real. Alright, didn't quite get there. Yuck. Artemis. Yeah, Lanius, you can go ahead and repair that. That's fine. 33 scrap, good. Is there a store? There is a store. What do I want at a store? Interesting. Fence drone would be nice. Boarding strats for my last 3 runs of my 40 or so hours measly experience. I found boarding is most effective with the flagship, mainly because you can take out... Yeah, so in hard mode, it doesn't quite work like that because they actually do connect the missile systems with the lasers. Or the missiles and the laser weapons with the main ship. So that strategy is a little bit weaker. But yeah, no, it's such a phenomenal strategy boarding into the missiles and getting them offline. I would say like 95% of the time that's true that you want to take out the missile system. 95, 98. It's very high percentage. There has been a couple instances where I didn't prioritize taking it down. Few and far between. Maybe I could take 1, 2, 3 jumps. Is that worth it? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what am I holding out for? If I'm saving money, I would be holding out for cloaking. We'll see. What do you have? That's bad. Get repairs, but we don't want any of these weapons, and I don't want crew. Yuck, you don't even have a system? Don't even have a system for that. I buy exactly one more repair. Yeah, no, you can. You could snipe a small bomb, but our weapons are like, fine. I don't want to change small bomb out for anything that I currently have. Three shields. He must have been making some sick bank to get like 3 shields like this. Hey, it's a ship that can't hurt us because we have 3 shields. That's a crew kill. Definitely a crew kill. Hi, how are you? Bum, bum, bum. All right, so we're gonna hack their O2 system. It's okay. Ah, there we go. O2 system is now down. Unfortunately, do have an NG trying to do repairs, and it's level 2, but NG boarding. Go beat up that NG. Sure, why not? You love anti-bio beam. Anti-bio beam's kind of interesting early, but late game it becomes really difficult for it to be useful because they're gonna have high med bays and then a lot of crew. Wow, you got out in time with 3 beatdowns? No, you didn't. You still died. Ha ha ha. So what's interesting here, I should just break the system just to be sure. So even though we've hacked the, even though we've broken the O2 system, see it's red, it's no longer functioning, our hack is still in fact draining the oxygen from the ship. That's good fun. Oh, and there's a fire in there. That's a bad time for them. Oh, they chained the repair. The rock got in there in enough time to continue the repair. The ship has no oxygen on it anymore. There we go. The ship repeatedly hails you with their non-existent crew. Also, hey, MRA6. Not accepting surrenders. 14 scrap and a human. Ah, I should have taken the money. Human. Alright, human goes on doors. No, not you. Get back there. Hey, what are you doing? Go. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Firebeam can be good. Firebeam can be good. Stress? Yeah, the reward ended up being better, unfortunately, because I really don't need more crew. Rock crew member for a free augment. Reverse ion field and 38 scrap. Okay, reverse ion field, kind of cool. 50% chance of canceling out ion damage. That does include ion intruders. Do I want to go into an asteroid field? Maybe. Maybe. I'll just take money. Money's fine. It's not like we have money for a store right now. Hey there, you shields that I'm totally gonna hack. This is a pretty weak ship considering. What, 2 basic lasers? And then 2, we should be safe? Should be. That's fine. Bum, ba-da, bum. So, like, fun things you might not know about FTL. These AI ships, all their systems are considered to be manned by crew and get those bonuses. That's how it's able to actually keep flying, even though it only has level 1 piloting. But their weapons charge as if they're faster. They got crew on their engines as well. 34 scrap. Wow, that's a good amount. This is good money. I like money. Missile and hacking. What are you hacking? 2. Cool. Maybe. Alright, it's more than a level 1 hack, though. And we need to deal 3 damage to their weapon systems to force this missile offline. It's too early. Alright, got lucky there. I should have waited for my mini-beam to have been fully charged to see if I could take out piloting to guarantee the rest of our shots hit. Know that that missile was going to go offline. We rescued them. They were like, it was just like a crew offer. So we got a free Lanius. Really should do something about this, though. At least get the hacking down to level 1, so nobody dies. And then remember that I actually have hacking on their shields, and we're totally fine. Good stuff. So we're just in scrap hoarding mode right now. Like, our weapon system is completely fine. With our hacking, we can defeat pretty much every ship we're going to run into for the next couple sectors. We already have 3 shields. We just kind of want to save up money for, like I said, the system. I might buy a power bar. Intruders on board. That's bait. Alright, yeah, you beat that up. You pretend that I actually care about my drone control. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun room for you to fight in. You're gonna have a good time. When do you usually up hack to max? Sector like 7. Unless it's like a Sector 6 homeworlds, you typically won't be seeing 4 shielded ships. That's if that's, you know, if I am using shield hacks, which we are. But sometimes we just do evasion hacks. Sometimes. Continue. Board the station and look for survivors. So it says damage and dilapidated. That means even with a clone bay, we do risk losing a crew member here. And even though I got a bunch of crew, I really don't want to lose like my slug pilot or my mantis. So we'll just scrap it for some money anyways. Distress. How is it? 1, 2, 3. Is it close? 2, 3, exit? I'm thinking about diving. What is my next sector? Mantis controlled. I have a good amount of hull. We have hacking. I typically wouldn't dive for just a single jump. Hail them! Oh, good gosh. That's disgusting. Good for you. Good for you for being a gross ship. My controlled doors person. It's only level 1. Missiles buying Zoltan shields are always annoying. Just fact of life. Hey, Farb! How are you? Okay, that should slow it down enough. Alright, so we got the resultant shield down. Rather keep with the evasion. Yeah, shield hack. Just do shield hacks. Okay, you can fix the O2. Stretches you long enough. We hack. Do. This weapon system is kinda terrifying. That's better. See, that's a good weapon system. Bottom of the screen, there's a blurry bar that goes down every couple seconds. Do not know what the cause of that is. Unless... No. Oh, don't think so. There used to be like a weird artifacts thing if I had a Discord open. Don't need you anymore. I don't think we're gonna speed hack anything. Roll, that's fine. They're not gonna actually break anything I have to worry about. Okay, can I get a crew kill though? That's always the fun question. Oh no, wait, they have not nearly any hull. Fine. Contact the refugees, get more monies. Ooh, that is... That is sketch. That is sketch. That is greed. Draw straws and send your crew. I have never surrendered one of my crew to slavers. Never have, never will. Never will. Do I want to do a weapon hack here? Shield hack is fine. Shield hack is fine. Can this be, I mean, it technically could. I mean, I can do an O2 hack, but with this missile and a small bomb, it's probably unwise. Missile incoming, drop O2 to raise our evasion. Get dodged. Get dodged. We surrender, take one of our slaves as tribute. If destroy us, they all die anyway. Ooh, NG. NG for repairs and blue options. Sugar. Do I eat the missile? I think I have to actually try and eat this missile. I can do... Oh, the fight's over. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's a double dive. That's a bit unfortunate, not gonna lie. There's a missile flying in at me that I want to, but I want to do some improvements before it hits. Apparently I can do, and had no idea that was the thing. Yeah, double dive. At least one of them, you don't have to deal with an ASB. You know what? That's not too bad. That's not too terrible bad weapons-wise. Okay, giant missile online. Fair enough. I'm gonna board. Yeah. Yeah, you board. I got it. That's cool. So I have to deal 5 damage to their weapon system to take this missile offline. So, like, everything has to hit. I'll be close to everything hitting. Right, so mini beam through here. Pulls the pilot. I'll wait for the pilot to go, and then everything else Yes. That was close. I should have fired my shots before the pilot got pulled, but we're good now. We're totally fine. So we're gonna kill this ship to get the single fuel. You're just gonna board right back. Okay, that's neat. Good luck with that. I believe in you. Don't. Oh, that's a bad time. You're having a bad time. Alright. So that went well. Slip crew back. I don't think I have to refresh anybody. Probably just running from the next fight. Double dive. This fight, I think we're just gonna run from. Yeah. Oh, there's an ASB right there. Okay, NG here, you're there, you can help out as well. No, they didn't board into my engines. We have like a 50% chance of getting out of here before the ASB hits. Swap. We send them out of the room, and then we send them back into the room, and we can do the bit of a dance. Okay, here's sort of the moment of truth. Now we got the miss. Nice. Got the miss. Drop. It's online. And we're running away. Running away very fast. Right, so on easy mode though, the exit beacon, if you dive onto, actually doesn't have an ASB, and then in hard mode, if you dive in Nebula though, you get ion storms. Gotta refresh my mantises after. No, help. Finish it off. Good job. Good job. You should say hi to the Linnaeus. See how the Linnaeus is doing. A little bit lonely. They're just a little bit lonely. All right. So, we're in Sector 5. He says hi. And put everyone back. So, train, thank you for the follow. Okay, so Sector 5, we're just looking for our last system. That's it. We have the full 8 crew. We have all the blue options we'd ever want. We have good weapons, so yeah, we can just essentially go for money the rest of the way. This run started off like a terrible Sector 1. It has been pretty insane ever since. So there's no NG on this ship. This means it's a runaway ship. Unless it had the NG quest and I just clicked through it quickly, which I have a tendency to do. Okay. This, hack. Send away, and then we put them back in the rooms. Yeah. Ooh. Breach switching your O2. That seems like a bad time. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, you go here, and then I think we're just start venting. Till they try to deal with my Lanius here. Yeah, their O2 is very down. Alright, that's just a distraction beam, so they're stuck doing repairs. Versus trying to run away. Nah, see, look at that imminent jump. Want my crew kill. Give it to me. Yeah, this is part of a quest, so there's no NG on board. So there's only 2 times where you don't see an NG on board. One is where you're like trying to rescue an NG ship, and the other one is this Mantis fighter event where you can track them later, and then you have another fight where the ship is much harder, but they will give you a surrender offer that includes a weapon every single time. I don't need a weapon, I just want a crew kill here because it was available. Get the money now. Because that also means that I don't kill this ship and then I don't kill them later. Right now, our score potential is kind of bonkers. It doesn't immediately, but it does jump very quickly. Alright, this is a bit sketch. So they do have 4 projectiles now, 3 shield to my 3 shields. We'll just hope evasion holds true. Refuel 1 drone port, 43 scrap. It's money. It's a store. I had the reverse ion field. But it could take more jumps, but I do have a reverse ion field. All right, well, you gave me some decisions I have to make. This store is kind of amazing. All right, reverse ion field gone. It does give me enough money to buy mind control. I also kind of want the defense. Kind of want mind control. I'll take the mind control. Like, upgrading the weapons isn't as important. Pry it open. Let's see, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Train pilot. I think get rid of the Lanius, just because the Lanius doesn't play well with others. So I pass on the weapons there. So, like, the flak would be an improvement, technically, over this weapon setup. Also, we could go, like, flak charge laser, and then we probably could save on some drone parts. Yeah, I know. It's just, again, it doesn't play well with others. It's distress. But just get our final system. The defense drone was also pretty tempting as well, but we're hacking and like just annihilating weapons so quickly. Plus our offense is like kind of filthy when you think about it. Because we take away their shields and then we mind control their pilot. Fights are just like over. Yeah, he does on that. BL2, BL3. Oh, NG's dead. NG's dead. And they're trying to run away. Yeah, this is a 3. If I mind control them, they will. Really? You got that back online? That is such a jerk move. And you got that back online? Speaking of jerk moves. You're offering me 40 scrap and a combat drone Mark 1 plus 4 fuel? I mean, sure. Sure. That's 25 scrap. I know that hurts my score, but yes. Power bar. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pulsar. Okay, pulsars are fun. What? I will attack your ship. I am going to hack your shields. Score miss, I know. This. I do have to do a quick swap out here. I don't want the missile to hit them. I don't want these crew members to die, and then like this missile hits me in the clone bay. It seems unlikely, and I also just did all that wrong. Okay, so you two go there, you two go there, and then we do this little swappy swap. Hit me in my shields, that's rude. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get the O2 kill here. Oh wow, the fact that they only have a level 1 medbay though makes it a lot easier. Oh, that room's on fire. And NG's on very low health. Wow, NG's just like fixed. Stuff's done. NG just instantly died. Anyone scrapping an ion bomb? Okay. Sure. I don't want to store now. Promise to help. NG crew, 46 scrap. How do I feel about a pulsar? Pulsar with drone control. Pretty disgusting, not gonna lie. We do have hacking though. Power bar. Prime power bars, just so we have level 3. Everything else is sure. I'm sure it'll be fine. Unless it's the Zoltan Shields. Zoltan Shields would also be bad. Okay, this is alright. Hack weapons and pulsars. There. Actually. Door there. And you. You? Sure, go ahead, board. You do have to be careful not to lose crews here, because I don't want the pulsar to ion my, clone bay. Right, pulsar does the work for us. Some of it. Engines off. Shields got hit. I lost my hacking. Oh, that's a bad time for them. That's probably a crew kill. Because they don't have a way to heal. They don't have a way to put out that fire. Now we get to be patient. Yeah, no, get in there. You got it. Let me help. Crew dead, you get to take fuel out of storage. So yeah, this is one of those things where if you do a crew kill, you get this option. So we got 5 fuel and 49 scrap. It's like a lot of money. Betty Sucker punched his friend and then died to the fire. It's pretty amusing. And what are you? An asteroid field. Okay, so we definitely have to wait for my shields to come all the way back up. Do have to wait for them to come all the way back up. There they are. Okay, what kind of drone control? Alright, not insanely awful. Again, shield hack here. We don't need mind control. I don't need O2 right now. Alright, that was a good fight. Good fight. Hey, Exiled Angel, how are you? How's it going? $39 scrap. I hit here, then the exit. 2 jumps and dive because we're greedy. It's a little bit greedy considering we don't have cloaking. And Shooter's on board. That's a lot of mantis. It's like a legit lot of mantis. Besides that's going right. How's your evening, morning? It's been all right. Been okay, can't complain. Playing a little bit of FTL. Why did they swap? That is bizarre. So these two, this mantis was trying to bust into this room here. And these two are like, we want to get in there, and it actually canceled the command and swapped them. That's weird that it did that command swap. Been here for, it's only been like 2 hours. Alright, let's go ahead and get level 6 engines, power bar for them, and then a buffer point for my piloting. So level 6 engines is like a 99.9% chance we get away from an ASB. I actually have been hit with level 6 engines, so... Yeah, the video has distortion. Rassafrask. I don't... So it's doing this thing where it's probably, like, too high definition for FTL. Like, it's probably, like, ridiculously over the top. But then last time it had black bars. So, I don't know. Output. I lowered the bit rate. What bit rate do I actually need to run this game on? Okay, so we jump to the exit then. Continue. We're totally attacking the rebels. Drone parts, that's fine. Ooh, this thing. Okay, well, maximize evasion here. 48% dodge. Get there. Fired weird. On me. Why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way? So we do want, like, the last kind of piece is a defense drone here. What would be at for bitrate? For FTL? Really? Like, I think you actually want low... You want lower bitrate. Totally stealing civilian supplies. Yeah. Because it is not that difficult to run. Unless it's, you know, all the images from Marsalas or my camera. 3-year-old post. Alright, let's... Actually, I can change that setting. Can't change video. I can change output. But see, the problem with, like, if I go 2,000... Okay, I'm just going 2,000. A, tell me if there's any difference, and B, then sounds like, yeah. I'm not diving here. Uncharted Nebula or Abandoned Sector? Uncharted Nebula. I also fear, like, that's probably going to make it difficult for other people to watch without, like, amazing internet. No flickering out, distortion shop. Well, that's bizarre. Now your hair looks amazing. I've been unable to watch streams because of quality options. The fickle nature of FTL. Hey, Elad, how are you? How goes it? All right, so we're in Sector 6. We have all of our systems. We have all the weapons we actually need. I was trying to figure out, like, why our run was going so well, and then I remembered we're literally beating ships with only 4 power in our weapons. Would like to find a defense drone. That would be pretty nice. Pretty nice. Path is pretty well determined for us. attack the pirates? Slug pilot, you jerks. There are plenty. I have a mantis, an NG, a couple humans, and a rock crew member. If you have a preference, we'll gladly add you on after the fight. We hack shields because we hack shields. Really only have to do 3 damage to this weapon system to be safe. Worst, filthy human. We definitely want to like mini beam through the piloting. Just actually reach. Silly. Level 1 piloting, that's good. And don't fix that. Oh, don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. And now they're running away. Why would you want to run away? Oh, yeah, first, like it's called the somebody called it the coffin ship, and I've called it like a coffin ship ever since as well. Stop trying to run away. That's rude. Should be able to get a kill here without really any problems. Nope. $47 scrap and a map? Ooh, and a map. And a map. Hey lad, welcome on board. Of course, there's all the fights buried down here. That's great. So we can go 1, 2, store, 4, 6, 7, 8. All right, we have a plan. What's my power level? 18? Let's go to 19 power. In case this is a fight, then we do get 1 more power bar. I guess we'll fight ya. I'll fight ya. Don't need that. Let's get that. First laser 2 hacking. You're not putting up your hacking. Ba-da-bum. Do I need to hack here? Firebomb. Okay. Get their dangerous weapons offline. Another hack. I mean, we're pretty alright. The flagship is not like a guaranteed. Because again, I still don't have anything that actually deals with the missiles right now. Defensively, and I won't unless I get a defense drone. What I'm hoping for. What is this? Fleet Ion Storm. There's a good chance this is like the rock ship, and with a rock crew member, we'll be able to escort them out for a really ridiculous reward. High possibility of that being there. Right? Hey, it's cool that you called us repugnant. Let's see, you have cloaking, missile, burst laser, 3, it looks like. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm gonna help you out. Take the money. Yes, that's not good for score. Instead of waiting for cloak, it was the only thing I had money for. So at the store we had MC, a flak 1, and a defense drone. I was already down to about 15 drone parts and figured our weapon system is like bonkers, barring running into a Zoltan shield ship. And MC just enables crew kills, so it's going to generate more money for me. Ooh. Well, okay. Okay. Probably want that over the charge laser. 11 seconds, 12 seconds. It cost me an extra power bar for an extra shot. That's probably good. Probably maybe good. Cost me power, though, to get that online. Yeah, with the trained weapons, it's close. I think I definitely want the extra projectile. Hey, Unterlegend, how are you? Sad to sell. Yeah. Upgrade weapons. Oh, right, we had a 3-powered weapon system. The fact that we go to Sector 6 with a 3-powered weapon system and we're just annihilating ships kind of shows you how ruthlessly efficient these weapons are, particularly with hacking. Shields 4? Maybe. You have a preference? I have a rock. I have 1 mantis. I also have an NG. 8 pocket aces. 3-powered. We were doing just fine. Do we want sensors? Sensors just gives them an extra system to hack. Plus more likely to get the battery. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not inherently the right decision. No preference. All right. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Do that. I can do that. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum. Pocket aces. All right, I believe I got everybody on board. Welcome, everybody. Welcome on board. Here's, I guess. I might actually keep the combat drone just because it's phase 3 taking down that Zoltan shield. It could be helpful. We'll see. We'll see. Hello there. Oh, you only have 2 shields? Really? I just got onesie special this. It's pretty close. Uh, 32 health. I had to hit it a couple times. Question is, does it break through the doors quickly enough? It does. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the ship health. It's laser mark 1. Okay. Sure. Yes. weapon store. On drones. No! Backup battery, though. Fire suppression, shield charge booster. Ooh, shield charge boost. I do like shield charge boost here. Done. No cloak on the stealth ship. Well, it doesn't start with it. I bought hacking and mind control instead. So we'll get those on. Blue. I like the shield charge booster since I don't have cloaking for phase 2 drone swarms. Can make some difference. While our weapons can win, they're not going to just melt the flagship. Yar. Oh no, I want this. Nice. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna be rocking just a 4-power weapon system. I've had level 4 shields, level 8 engines, and still taken 11 hull damage from the drone swarm. Free. Keep making money. Attack the ship? Seems good. Parts are fine. A lot of projectiles. So I did the beam here because I figured they might have elevated piloting, and with the mind control and that, unless it's level 3 piloting, then all of my shots hit. I don't want to have happen. More so than maybe doing 1 damage and then everything missing. Got their weapon system down. Pretty good. Of course, now we're waiting for Hack to come back online. Hacking's like good. Who knew? Mini beam here. First laser. Yeah. Taking that surrender offer. I don't want that shield repaired. Five. Attack the ship. There's a possibility this ship can't actually even harm us. Because these weapons don't crack level 3 shields. Unless they hack shields. They hacked my hacking. Rude. I was gonna go for a crew kill here. It becomes a lot harder. Repair bot as well, which I'm not surprised. Like, there's, I don't know, that 4-power drone control this late in the game. Well, I'm down to 2 crew. Oh, I could. It's just that they're gonna break my drones by hacking my hack. And it's just not worth it. I mean, I'd rather just save the drone part. And they've given up. Oh, it was so close. So close. Are you kidding me? You gave me a human. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I feel better about it. Long-range scanners. Yeah, I got a mantis, and then I got another mantis, and then I got another mantis. It's a Vulcan. You are not wrong. Okay, we're safe. And their O2's busted. Suddenly realized. We'll just mind control the person in weapons so they don't get online. Oh, there's no O2 in there. There must have been a fire then. Now there's no O2 anywhere. Good luck fixing that. Hacking does actually have the repair speed in the room because hacking wasn't good enough, I guess. Exits. Next sector, Zoltan controller, NG controlled. That's money, but Zoltan shields are scary, so we'll just go NG controlled, get some free stuff, I guess. Again, still want a defense drone. Ah. Well, that is, it's pretty sneaky there, game. That is very, very sneaky. I do actually want to check out a store, even though I'm going to lose a jump for it. Ooh, hello. Oh, there's my defense drone. Step 4, phase 3. That's not actually not that great. Not really that great. Thinking of Shields 4? Shields 4 is on my mind. Yeah, eventually we will get Shields 4. It is 180 scrap, though. Each bomb, weapon, pre-igniter. Recharger, scrap. No battery. Yeah, I screwed up. I should not have sold that drone. I should have... I was thinking about buying the pre-igniter after this and then realizing that it's not, like, amazing for us. It's okay, but it's not amazing. Because we're going to be doing level 4 shield hacks, and so it's not going to make any difference. It just does... is that we get that first volley in the final phase, and the combat drone is probably better and cheaper. Anyways... hey destroyed that civilian ship. I gotta do 4 damage to their weapon systems to get that giant missile offline. So, like, it took us this long to hack 3 shields, and our weapons just charged. So, like, if I got a pre-igniter, nothing changed. And against 4 shielded ships, it doesn't really do a lot for us. For 120 scrap. Though for phase 3, like I said, it does sort of okay on phase 3 because it helps us with that Zoltan shield a little bit faster. These are so good. 50 scrap, contact the civilians, and they retreated. You jerks. Okay, not a store, not a store. Still kind of want to keep an eye on the potential of a 3rd store here. There. Okay. That's some reporting disgusting natureness. Steven, you were looking right at it the entire time. That was literally your one job. Steven. Trying to get away with this without having to use a drone part. Because I blew one on Steven. Okay, Steven. Then. Okay, got distracted by the flak. That's fair. That's expected. Give him nothing. Yeah. There we go. Timmy, no. This is not a practical sorcerer. Okay, distress, then store, distress. 1, 4. Then we'll think about, so that'll sort of be, that should be the last store of this sector. Should be. Could be. Most. That was dumb. There's... So it was dumb to jump, because I still had a member cloning in my clone bay, and there are events which could damage our clone bay, and then they're just dead. No reason to have risked a crew member at all. Gotta wait. Quest marker, huh? Crew member, 27 for a human. Nope. Nope. No, thank you. Medbay backup battery. Battery is pretty tempting in that we're totally gonna buy it. I do got drone parts. I do have enough fuel. Okay, so we're gonna take these jumps, hit this quest here, and then the exit. Buffer point. Hopefully we'll get that online as well. Strange bug, please assist in debugging. Listen to their problem. Found malfunctioning mantis, believe is human. Will receive input only from human. Danger evaluation extremely high, provide assistance. Mind control, use your mind control system to calm them down. So I think we can do human. What is 5? I think it's essentially the same thing. I think I want to use the human and send them home. Return them home and take them, have them look at our engines. Because that was like 80 scrap. 80 scrap in a single jump, pretty good. I'll double check though. I thought it was the exact same thing. Receive medium amount of scrap and resources. The mantis calms down and communicates thanks to the NG. Has to be dropped off at a nearby planet. We could get some money, but I wanted the 80 scrap engine upgrade. That's good stuff. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good enough. Right, if you want crew. Search for the ship. Get free stuff. Dig it? Mercenary work. Listen. Convince him of their poor decision. Sure. Okay, so we're not supposed to kill them. We're not supposed to kill them. Totally could kill them. Let him live, return to the settlement. 47 scrap and a chain ion, sure. I guess. Not. 27 scrap and Jean. Yeah, I think we're fine against borders. I'll take faster repairs if I need them. I will take faster repairs. Put John down there for the repairs. Two more jumps. Might we'll get that online. Upper point. Power bar. Just John, doesn't say John Smith. Yeah, versus The Mantis Rescue is always named Robert Smith. I once had a run where I had like 4 Robert Smiths and upgraded my engines every single time, and it was like the only reason I won that run, because my engines were disgusting. I was so ridiculously low on scrap the rest of the way. Oh well. Continue. Fend for yourself, attack and escape. Oh. It's you, my brother John Rat. Vent? Act? Should have acted a million years ago. Millions and millions of years ago. Thousands. If we can start a fire or a breach or something. Or nothing. That's cool. Yell is charging. That is not good. No. Stand it is. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's wardroom. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" You explain your mission. You know, the one they sent you on. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Yeah, I know, we're the ones who gave you that intel. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. Again, that's just the intel that they have. I don't understand what's even going on here. Tully responds, "Well, it's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships." I think we could do more. But you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck. All I need is good luck. Base, repair. Okay, so our path is pretty well laid out for us here. Ba-dum-bum. Sneaky, sneaky. It's gonna be tough. Really want this flak down, which is 4 damage to their weapon systems. Got it. Ooh, my game just kind of started lagging there. That's scary. Don't do that. Hitting the drone screwed up the volley. I was gonna kill this crew member here. Um, 61. Doors. I already have a buffer point here. We'll just get a power bar as well. Buffer point, buffer point. I do have to remember I actually have this, because I think I've only used it one time, and I am very, very much capable of just forgetting that it exists. Okay. Don't need mind control here. Attack. Really, still just thinking about the potential scariness of the drone surge. That's good enough. Oh, I have to dive? I don't know, but maybe the repair station stays open and then that's fine. I'll wait for the hack. I hope this beacon doesn't jump over and I have to do a double dive. That would make me sad. You have missile. Probably should put up drone control in this situation then. Good job, Steven. I, of course, always believe in positive reinforcement. Like, if you screw up, I will positively send you out of the airlock. With that missile going down, I'm actually not going to hit him in the weapons anymore. Never mind. It came back up. It tricked me. Because this 4-shot volley, like, could not hurt us. Two. That's okay. Well, we take this fight. Really, really don't want to be a double dive into the flagship. You're gonna give me 34 scrap and a defense drone to not fight your triple missile ship? Okay. Sure. Full missiles. Might as well. There's a possibility. Yeah, this is Steven with a PH. Steven Stevens. I just want to run. I just want to run. Okay. I do have level 7 engines. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay. We don't have to dive. Vent. It's like a lot of boarding. Like a lot of boarding. So these two jumped on from the end of the last fight. Annoying. Mind control, watch shots are in the air. That makes sense. But Steven, like I said, positive reinforcement at all times. Not accepting surrenders. Okay, so there's a fire in there, there's a fire in there. Hey, you know what? I have sensors. I can actually look in their ship and see. Oh, there's a bad time happening over there. Health are you at? 38. Kidding me? 38's a bad number for us. That's 3 damage to kill. I don't know if I won't be able to get a crew kill here. You had 9 health too many. 60 scrap. Okay, flagship. Fire station may be there. Nice. Alright, let's see how our power is distributed. That's essentially what we want. We run everything. The backup battery runs a defense drone. Cool. So I have a slug, so I don't have to buffer this. Double Stevens. Like, the problem with double Stevens, for those who don't know, is they have a tendency for both of them to target the exact same missile. Alright, I have drone parts. I guess that. Maybe this. I don't know. We'll see. Drone buffer piloting. I mean, again, I'm probably not going to be running 2 defense drones. It's more like if one just gets shot down, I get to bring the other one back up. Probably my plan in regards to that. Getting buffer point and piloting, though, isn't the worst idea. That sounded like way negative. Because there have been situations where you get like hit for 2 damage and a fire burns it down, or you get hit for damage and a fire burns it down. So it's a possibility. I was kind of curious to see how much crew kills I got. And if I hit that repair station, it shouldn't be an issue for this first fight. But we'll see. Maybe it will be. We don't actually use the defense drone here until after the hack lands. That's fine. No, we have to hack shields. Like, I don't have enough projectiles to crack shields without hacking it. Okay, mind control. Good chance. It's only level 2 cloaking. We also only have level 2 engines here. They do have level 3 piloting. Let's see if it's good enough. Actually, no, yeah, it's level 3 hack. All the weapon systems are level 3 in the phase 1 and phase 2. Then they kick up to 4 in the final phase. Level 2 engines, then level 3, then level 6. Yeah, missiles are back. I get a crew kill? Couple crew kills? Don't really need crew kills, so yeah, setting fires into hacked rooms, particularly shields, really good for crew kills. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, I didn't realize that I dropped my 4 shield. Well, I gotta just see if the repair station was available. Okay, 1 damage, not bad. Killed a couple crew. I'm not greedy, I'll hit the repair station now, just for money. And I was curious if there's a store. Okay with taking this store. Hopefully not a dive back. Alright, medbay cloaking, drone recovery arm. Okay, so that's all pretty junk. And then kind of junk weapons is a bit unfortunate. So I definitely don't need this anymore. I don't need that anymore. Yeah. I was hoping to, like killing a ship, we probably would have earned more money than selling those 2 items, so I was kind of hoping for maybe there was like an augment that was worthwhile, but... those stick as is. Sassafras. I could take this one, but we're not. That's... also, I should have actually spent that scrap on stuff, because now I have a stupid amount of money. Get stupid amount of money. Those are cool weapons. Like the coolest weapons ever. I love it when a mantis almost loses to a human. Cute. Bad that they boarded us. Could be very bad that they boarded us. Shields, defense drone, get that online to shoot down. Clean bot, because I don't want to deal with it, because I already have another boarder on my ship currently. Waiting. Yeah, I knew that angle was too close. Get the drone past. That might have cost me too much time so the missile could fire. Go level 2 mind control just to see if that helps anything. Only level 3 engines. Alright, oof, we got there just in time to actually take down the missile system. Better. Even 2. Missile systems, it's fine. It'd be so gross. Not gross as that fire. Jeez. Alright, well, I wasn't doubted that was gonna be there. No, this is pretty good. I mean, again, so we have 51% evasion, 4 shields, and a shield overcharger. Or a shield charge booster, so... Doesn't look... That's still a good amount of combat drones. Yeah, I just cracked through 4 shields like it's nothing. It's nothing. Through it again. Hit through it 3 more times. So we just took 4 damage, 5 damage so far through a drone surge. Oh, not even actually trained on shields. Well, geez, good. That's why it's gross. I might really should be helping get this engine back online so it's at full power. The problem was this crew member was not fully trained. Well, that and the surge is gross. If they were trained, we actually probably would have shaved off a couple points of damage there. I should have seen if I had it. See, I should have put John in there. I wasn't actually paying attention. I just kind of assumed the Mantis was shots, but we were like one-shotting ships so quickly. That was a bit of a mistake. Also, you know, again, not actually spending my scrap. That dive. Field systems down. Getting trained. Yeah. If I hold out for more crew kills, I mean, we should be actually okay dealing with borders. So terrifying. Well, I took 1 damage there. Okay. That's everything that I have to actually worry about. Bit more damage there than I would have liked. I actually do think if we had a fully trained shields person, would have gated a little bit of that damage. Since I don't actually have to worry about boarding, I'm not going to worry about healing any crew here. I have 157 scrap. What should I put it into? Okay, again, this is all the systems that I'm going to be running. Guess we could upgrade battery. Piloting in case that really awful fire thing happens. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna jump into the flagship now. That's actually why you want to fight on the base. So if things go bad, there's too many borders, what we can do is we just jump back to the base and we take care of it. Fix up the ship, kill off any borders we want, and we don't have to worry about an ASD. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Don't need this. well. I mean, if they both target the same missile, it's like I'm not using that power for anything anyways. No! Okay, really need my engine's crew member to not be mind controlled. That hits. Oh, that's neat. It's art of fire. That's cool. All right, we got there. We actually got there. Okay. Huh. So there went my mind control. The last crew member doesn't board. But I was trying to save my mind control and it got hit by this shot, one of the super shots, and then hit earlier. But there was already a fire. Wow. Okay, I get it. You're trying to break my... Wow, we actually are hit. Both times they've actually targeted different missiles. That's fantastic. Okay. So... that, and that. Okay, missiles are offline. That's good. And... the seed... Question is... I think we're going to just kill that NG. Oh, I didn't realize there was a fire in there. I mean, the fire's amazing for us. I just didn't realize there was fire in there. Then emceeing them doesn't do anything. Prepare. Hey, you got there. And they have no dodge. Oh. Alright, I don't want to deal with this. That's offline now, and then it's just less than 8. These are level 4, as I said. And with this fire and the oxygen that they have, this is not going to get repaired. So the idea was that it was just supposed to lower their evasion, but without the fire there and abandoned it, then yeah, burning it down was pretty nice. So thank you everybody who joined the crew. I believe it was Eli Drabrats, Unter, Riot. So much easier when I actually read the list. You think high score or low score? I would assume high 5,000s. The NG sector, we didn't kill a lot of ships. We had a pretty weak starting sector as well. Hey, K-Marxus. So I think those two things hurt a little bit. And again, we were only rocking like a 4-power weapon system. Yeah, I like a 5,800 sounds about probably where I would guesstimate. We'll see. 5727. Again, for that ship isn't bad. I mean, that's a pretty tough ship.